Look at this happy crowd, Steve. Give Steve Kantor a great hand if you will.
From Washington, D.C.
Yep. And if you wouldn't mind, just wait for a second. Whoop, yeah. Now we do see the front page. Life Bushido, everything is possible. And you know what happens next when I push the button? Your time.
Well, no. Don't push the button. I thought we were hearing the story of how we met.
Oh, well. Oh, okay. Well, will you do it? Should I do it?
I met Hans. I was coming through Copenhagen to Budapest on a trip in August, and I looked at LinkedIn for a couple of entrepreneurs, and I pinged Hans, and I said, do you want to have a coffee in early August? And he said yes. And so we went on a walk together and talked about our respective Bushidos, and then we had a beer. It was a glorious day around August 15th. Everybody was outside. And then we stayed in touch, and we're encouraging each other towards our Bushido. And he decided it may be fun to have me speak and do one of the sessions at Ignite. So I'm excited to be here, and I first want to apologize from all of Americans.
Just add, if I've known how much technical trouble it would be to bring you on stage, I would never have gotten that. No, that's not fair. Thank you for the introduction, and you get the chance to ask a question to the audience when the 5 minutes are done. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Life Bushido means live life boldly. Are you living life boldly? Do you want to live your life more boldly? Come along with me for a couple of minutes. Everybody in the room can live life boldly. Why are you here right now? Think about it. Why are you here right now? I hired 1,000 people around the world 20 years ago to answer that question. Why are you here right now? Is it for community? Is it for possibly meeting friends or going with a friend? Is it for inspiration, serendipity, in energizing, catalyzing, encouraging? Why are you here right now? What is the meaning of your life? And like many of you, I'm not necessarily young, but I think I'm 33. So we got plenty of time, lots of decades. What's the meaning of your life going forward from today? What is your purpose? What is your raison d'etre? What is the purpose of you in your life based upon your perception of the meaning? Sort of like your Japanese ikigai. But here's the key point. What is your Bushido? Based upon your purpose, what is the embodiment of your purpose? What is the project that you're doing? Hans and the crowd, Klaus, etc., gathered you here for Ignite. What's your Bushido? What's your Bushido project, venture, business, or social entrepreneurial dream that you're either doing, you want to start doing, or you dreamed of it since you were 12 years old? When did you dream of your Bushido? I know some of you are thinking of something from when you were 12 or 15 years old that you've never started. It's time to start. I'm a random guy from America saying, let's get started. Who have you told about your Bushido? It amazes me that many people have only told one or two people in their life. Sometimes they've never told their spouse about their Bushido, or their children. Maybe you'll tell someone new tonight about your Bushido. Key point, will you start to spend 10 minutes every morning going forward on your Bushido starting now? Even if it's just an awareness and journaling about your Bushido. Who is your Bushido family? Of the 27 people in your life that you spend the most time with, friends, family, colleagues, co-workers, etc. You have a Bushido family, you've never written it down. Tomorrow morning, write it down, 27 people. Most importantly, what help do you need from either your Bushido family or from your Ignite Bushido circle? There's 3 people in the room that can help you with your Bushido. How are we going to connect together and make that happen? Live life boldly. Life is a game. Life Bushido is a game. Do you want to play? Will you play together? Thank you, Hans, for playing with me today for this Life Bushido game. Let's see if anybody will play with us. Help each other. Just imagine if we all spent 10 minutes every morning trying to help someone else with their Bushido. It's possible. I'm doing that with like 50 different people around the world. Anything is possible. Yes, I ping a random person in Copenhagen, and now I'm speaking to 80 people in Copenhagen. I paid 100,000 people around the world and crowdsourced the world's first crowdsourced book 20 years ago. Pursue your Bushido, take action now. Feel free to write down this phone number, and you can WhatsApp or text me. And we're creating this little circle of video chat for people who have a Bushido and want to talk about it. So the point is, why should Ignite Copenhagen end in an hour? Shouldn't it be continuous? Why can't it be continuous? That's my innovative idea. And why can't it connect to one that I start here? So Hans will explain this if he hasn't already, where we each do a 1-minute speech about what our Bushido is and see how to help each other. I like that little thing going across the bottom. It's very effective. Okay, Life Bushido, live life boldly, help each other, anything is possible. Yes, you can do an Ignite speech without any pictures. You can only use text. That's possible. I just did it. It's an innovation. Whoosh.
And that is the whoosh. Thank you so much, Steve, for being with us. Let me see if I can make you a little bigger for now. Let's try to pin you. That's the code for it now. It didn't work. Anyways, Steve is bigger in real life. I can say. Now, let me just say to the audience, Steve, what you were just talking about, this Marco Polo thing. It's a media. It's a platform that we don't know yet in Denmark, but it's very easy to get on, and it's the notion of actually forwarding messages, not in instant messages, talking at the same time, but putting video chats and greetings and messages to your circles, to your Bushido families, or to whoever. So the idea that Steve came up with is exactly that. All of you here are invited. I put on our Facebook page a link to the thing yesterday, and the opening invitation is as follows. Do get on, record a 1-minute pitch, if you will, in a 1 minute. I'll do this in Danish, Steve. Lav en 1 minuts hilsen om, hvad det er, I brænder for, hvad I har gået og drømt om, hvad I har tænkt på, eller et eller andet. Og så er der nogen, der ser med, hvis ikke lige med det samme, så senere der siger, jeg ved lige, hvem du skal snakke med, jeg kan gøre det, vi lader gøre det sammen, gør det andet. Det er helt ånden omkring det her serendipity, eller den her ignite. And then back to the English. So Steve is a crazy American, one of the good ones, who is eager to help, who has the bandwidth, and the will and the interest and the curiosity, not least, in all of us. And I respect them. And let me just finish by saying that on our walk in Copenhagen, this is August, when Steve asked me, what was do you have a Bushido, Hans? And I was immediately thinking about Ignite. Well, I didn't think about Ignite when I was 10 or 12, but what I thought about as 10 and 12 is what we are celebrating and together doing tonight. I'll keep it with that. Is there any any last question from your side, Steve, to the audience?
Yes. There is a whole tribe of Ignite people there. If you look around the room and count, there's exactly 81 people in the room. How do I know that? I'll tell you later. But have curiosity. Be in curiosity. Who are these 80 people? Let's hope that a family of 27 goes on Marco Polo tonight or tomorrow and simply post in English or Danish in 1 minute, who are you, what's your Bushido, and let's see what magic can happen to ignite us further.
A round of applause for that. You stay on the WhatsApp meeting that we have on also, but I'll shut down this Zoom thing and we'll carry on in Danish for now. When this is over, come to mig og hør mere om det der Marco Polo, eller hvad I nu har lyst til at høre. Steve will be there. Thank you very much.